You ran your campaign promising supporters that Mexico is going to pay for the wall, that the wall was going to be made of concrete. You just said earlier that the wall could be made of steel, and right now our government is shut down over a demand from your administration that the American taxpayer pay for the wall. So how can you say you're not failing on that promise to your supporters?
Very nice question, so beautifully asked, even though I just answered it.
You didn't answer.
Look, let me just tell you, excuse me, are you ready? Are you ready? I just told you that we just made a trade deal, and we will take in billions and billions of dollars, far more than the cost of the wall. The wall is peanuts compared to what the value of this trade deal is to the United States. As far as concrete, I said I was going to build a wall. I never said, I'm going to build a concrete. I said I'm going to build a wall.
You said concrete.
Just so you don't, because I know you're not into the construction business, you don't understand something. We now have a great steel business that's rebuilt in the United States. Steel is stronger than concrete. If I build this wall or fence or anything the Democrats need to call it, because I'm not into names, I'm into production. I'm into something that works. If I build a steel wall rather than a concrete wall, it will actually be stronger than a concrete. Steel is stronger than concrete, okay? In case you could check it out. Listen, if I build a wall and the wall is made out of steel instead of concrete, I think people will like that. And here's the other good thing. I'll have it done by the United States Steel Corporation, by companies in our country that are now powerful, great companies again. And they become powerful over the last 2 years because of me and because of our trade policies. So if I have a steel wall, or you could call it a steel fence, but it'll be more powerful than any of the concrete walls that we're talking about. It's possible that it will look better. And one of the things, I think you have seen this, that's very important for us, very, very important, in speaking to Border Patrol, ICE, and actually local law enforcement, and even military, they want to be able to see through it. You can't really see through a concrete wall. They want to be able to see who's on the other side of the wall. Because if they're here and you have about a 12-inch concrete wall, and you have people on the other side, but you can't see what's over there, it's very dangerous. They want to be able to see through the wall. A see-through wall made out of steel is far stronger than a concrete wall. So I'm very happy with it. I think, I'm not sure, but I think that's what the Democrats prefer. And if it can get them there, I'm okay. It actually will be a more powerful wall, and it will be a more beautiful wall than having a concrete wall.
So if the new trade deal, Mr. President,
Jeff, go ahead.
if the new trade deal is going to pay
Mr. President,
go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff.
You mentioned China, sir, in your remarks. Are you concerned about the words and the actions of Apple this week with regard to revenue? And can you tell us what sort of progress you meant when you were referring to trade talks with China?
Well, I think we're doing very well. China's paying us tremendous.
All right, Shalom. Wahala, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakwakwadash. Double honors to the head apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways that's noise in this word abroad, all around the world. Now, as you could see, you had DJ Trump, after this interview, after this board meeting that he done did, discussing this wall. First he's talking about building a concrete wall, throughout his campaign. And then, pretty much he's just caught on camera lying, saying that he didn't say that he was going to build a concrete wall. Well, throughout his campaign and throughout his campaign, he was talking about building a wall made out of concrete, But yet, he just got caught in his lies, got caught up in his lies, talking about he said he didn't say it, when it's clearly he did say it, Now he's talking about building a wall of steel, which is just two completely separate different entities, of material that he's talking about. Now he's talking about building this wall of steel, and, first he says, he's going to have Mexico pay for it, which is just complete bullshit, And now he's saying that he wants the taxpayers, which are the sheeple, you know, to fund this wall, and to establish this wall. It just shows that your leaders are just vanity, and that the leaders of these people that the leaders of this country, suck. You know, that's why America sucks right now, because the leadership of this place sucks. You know, and it just goes to show you how America's just crumbling right before your very eyes, starting with this President DJ Trump. And now people are seeing that this dude is just full of fucking hot air, that this dude is just full of shit. And and it's only just gonna get worse and worse, 2019 is just gonna pull the skirt up on this place America. This is gonna be the year where everything is just gonna be exposed for the whore that it is, But let me just get this verse real quick. This is the verse of Habakkuk, the second chapter, and I'm gonna start at the 15th verse. And it says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest see on their nakedness." Now everybody's seeing, America's on its nakedness, because this dude done made false promises that he can't even keep. Now this dude is looking bad right now. Talking about DJ Trump, Donald Trump, Now he's looking bad right now. Now this government is shut down. Now he shuts down the government, now he's fucking with people's livelihoods, Now federal workers can't even get paid now. So now they're in trouble, all because he wants to build this bullshit ass wall that he has no business even building anyway. Because this is not their land, This land does not belong to the so-called white man. This land belongs to the North American Indians and Issachar, out west, This was their land to begin with, How is it that, you can kick somebody out of their land and push them out of their land and try to build up a fence saying that you can't come back here, That's like somebody invading somebody's house and putting them in the basement and telling them you can't come up, to the floors, you can't come up, to your own house, It's complete madness. But this is the shameful spewing upon America, And saying that they're gonna pay for the wall, Which is all bullshit, That ain't gonna happen. Reading on to verse 16. "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskins be uncovered." You see? Let thy foreskins be uncovered. Everything is being uncovered now. Now, everything is being revealed for the bullshit that it is, Here it is, he came in, making promises that he can't keep, just like all the other presidents before him, They come in, they say they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, but it never pans out the way the people, expected to pan out, Now the president ends up, looking bad and stupid. And and their lies are just blatant. So reading on. "The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory." You see? Shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory. Shameful spewing is being upon America, And upon, the current president right now that's in there, DJ Trump, And you could just see the proudness and the arrogancy of this devil, you know? The scripture says pride coming forth before destruction, you know? So right now, shameful spewing is being poured upon that glory, which is America, starting with this dude, DJ Trump right now. He's just looking like a complete idiot now. So, let me get another verse real quick. And I'm gonna end it with that. So this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and a bastard is sent among thee. A bastard is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou dwellest in the cleft of the rocks, whose habitation is high, and that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, you know, let me just talk about this in verse 3. Thy pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, you know, the pride of Esau, you know. Heart has deceived thee, you know, which is, you know, the current president right now, which could be applied to him because he's the one that's running this place. He's the one that's up on high on the mountains, you know, DJ Trump, you know. His pride hath deceived thee, you know. The pride of his heart hath deceived thee, you know. So his own pride is the one is the very factor that's gonna bring him down to the ground because of his pride, you know. That's gonna be the main factor that's gonna bring this devil down because of his pride. Because the scripture says his pride hath deceived thee. You see, and now it's being deceived. Now that you got all these reporters asking him all these questions, and he can't even answer the questions. You know, he has to tap dance and, you know, bug dance around the questions that these people are asking him. Now he's looking stupid, you know. And you have every media outlet, even CNN, exposing this devil, you know, for the liar that he is, you know. So get ready because America's about to have a great fall, you know. This is going to be the great fall of Babylon the Great. You know, they want to build this wall, you know, and sit on it, but they're going to have a great fall. And there's nothing, you know, nobody could do to put this bitch back together after America's completely destroyed by way of thermonuclear missiles. So with that, you know, I just want to end it there, you know. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakwakadash. Double honors to the head apostles, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways, noise in this word abroad. With that, I want to say shalom.